Teach your kids to plan their tasks in order of importance and to discipline themselves to do the most important things first before they move to the next one. Planning and preparation are valuable life skills that even some adults don't have. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ifechi Family. A couple of days ago, I listed some things that we need to teach our children, start teaching our children from early age as possible. Because I did not want that video to be too long, I'm going to continue today to mention some other skills that we need to teach our children as early as possible. Some of those basic skills are: number one, basic first aid. Let them know what to do in a case of emergency. If somebody is caught, or if their parent or anybody in the house and you're not around is caught, what are they going to do? How are they going to help? Teach them the emergency numbers. In diaspora where you have emergency numbers, let them know the emergency numbers and what to do in cases of emergency, because you never know. I've seen children as young as 3 years old helping their parents when they collapse or something happened to them, because they were taught what to do. So start on time to tell them, if this happens, if you see mommy or daddy fall over and they couldn't talk, this is what you do, and so on and so forth. Very important. Teach them these skills: basic first aid and emergency numbers. Number two is doing their laundries and ironing. Teach them these basic skills. If they now grow up and think they have enough money and they want to be doing their laundry in a laundrette, and somebody else doing their ironing for them, all well and good. But for starters, when they're younger, into teenage years, before they start earning their own money and start working, teach them these basic skills so they can do these things for themselves. Very important. Number three is dress sense. Teach them to dress properly. And parents also dress properly, because you see some parents who don't dress properly. So what would they teach their children? Appropriate dressing is very important, so they can respect themselves, not going out half naked and showing their bits. Not very good. It doesn't look good. So teach your children dress sense. Whatever way they want to dress, let them make it, let it be decent type of dressing. The next one, number four, is communication skills and eye contact. Teach them to have eye contact. Sometimes, especially back home in Africa, when children are looking at you eyeball to eyeball, you think that, oh, that child is disrespectful. So they tend to look away when they're talking to you, and then it affects them when they are talking to adults or when they go for an interview. You need to have eye contact when you're speaking to people. Teach your children to have communication skills and to have good eye contact. It will help them in future. Number five, teach your children to appreciate their teachers, not to go out there and be disrespectful to their teachers, and especially in diaspora, where children sometimes they think that you force them to come to school. Some of them will say, I don't even want to be here, and they'll be disruptive and very disrespectful and using horrible languages, when they're speaking to their teachers. It's not good. Teach them that as soon as they leave your house, the teachers becomes their parents, and that they must respect them, listen to them, that the teachers are there to help them. It's so sad what happens here in diaspora, in some schools, where children are just so unruly. They don't care. They just speak to teachers anyhow. And yes, they may be disciplined in school for doing that, but sometimes the discipline is just nothing to write home about, and they just keep doing what they're doing. So teach them to respect their teachers and why they are in school. Tell them why they are in school. It's for their own good. Number 6 is commitment. Teach them the importance of commitment from early age, so that when they start getting to that age when they will start having relationship, they'll understand the importance of commitment and trust and honesty and integrity. Teach them these things on time, and also lead by example. How committed are you with their father or their mother? Teach them and show them that commitment is very important. Number 7, teach them to say no politely. Teach them how to say no politely. It's not everything that anybody says out there that they will have to accept. In a polite way, you say, oh, no, thanks. You don't have to accept everything that people say. You don't have to belong. Not everything that your friends do that you have to participate in. They have to say no to some things. Number 8, show them how to handle rejection. Tell them how to handle rejection. That is not a big deal. You can be rejected by people sometimes. It's okay. They should handle it properly. Once you are not rejected by God, human beings can reject you sometimes. They can say horrible things about you sometimes. Tell them not to take it too hard. You see some teenagers in particular, when they get to teenage age, that's when these things are so bad. They feel rejected. Maybe they have a relationship, or they're starting to form some friendship, and they feel rejected, and some of them will even go to the extent of doing horrible things to themselves. Teach them that it's okay, that they should love themselves. If people reject them, they should not reject themselves. They should love themselves and affirm and appreciate themselves. Very, very important. Number 9, teach them how to show love to themselves and to others. Again, it's not just, yes, show them by doing it yourself, and also teach them to do so. Love themselves and love others. Very, very important. I mentioned in my last one about safety. I want to go on and talk about safety to conclude this one. Number 10, safety in the sense that they should not accept anybody asking them to come into their car, or, oh, let me go take you to that place, or so and so place. They must say no to such people. Safety is very important. Advise them never to enter anybody's cars. If anybody is luring them with money or showing them money, they should say no. Tell them that their safety is in their own hands when they are out there. They must not listen to anybody, especially getting a lift from a stranger. Teach them that that's a no-no. These are the 10 points I want to add to the ones I mentioned a couple of days ago. There are so many other things, but as we go along, if others come up, we can also share them. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up. And there's super thanks button there if you want to support this channel in any way.